Hey, g'day, Rudy here. Welcome to the what's become the daily hot stocks video. So before we get into it, we'll just the king. So gold's just breezed past $4,000. Didn't even stop and say hello. So these are what I call, if you're new to the channel, my ninja ETFs. That you add for your, I guess, your speculative part. I have a philosophy on how you should construct a portfolio. I'll leave it at the end. The hot stocks that I'm going to go through, they're the extra risky. Although if you look at these ETFs, they're all the American ones. You can't get them in Australia because Australia only has mining ETFs with all the big producers. But this gives you a feel for what's going on, and we were buying all this stuff down here, which is why I'm now having to go to little stocks that haven't done this yet. Okay, so that's GDXJ. We got the silver price just knocking on. He wants to crack that $50 mark. I reckon he might. It's a very manipulated metal. So this is an hourly chart. Not that I watch things hourly, I do at the moment. So that's you can see they've been trying to take it down, like over here. But once this thing cracks $50, she's off to the races. So SilJ, that's the silver miners ETF. So that once silver cracks 50, this thing will rip. Even though we're all buying them all the way down there. CopJ, that's your copper miners ETF, flying. URNJ, that's your uranium miners ETF. I mean, the thing is, in a year's time, things will be a lot higher, but it was a lot easy recommending these things back here. Anyway, REMX, it's your rare earths ETF. LitP, that's your lithium miners ETF. So that's still got legs. Then we've got the tin price, which is just stalling at this resistance level now because there's a number of tin stocks. And nickel, and this is what you need to start doing. You need to start looking at things that haven't run yet, because all these metals are going to run. It's someone's rung the bell. Okay, enough. Okay, all right. So this is from one of my favourite subscribers. He's asked me to, can we add AIS to the mix? So this is one I put on before, but I'm putting it on because it's a good example of the chart pattern that I'm looking for, right? Which is this wedge, then break. And sometimes it just sits like this. This is a weekly chart. Sat there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then week 6, bang, it went. Is it too late to buy that? No, it's a copper and gold producer. But that's the type of setup that I'm looking for. Because obviously I wouldn't put this as a hot stock because, well, there is risk because there's, things could fall. I don't think it's going to happen though, but I want to show it more because that's the setup that I'm looking for. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. And any suggestions for the format of this video, because if I keep adding them it might be an hour long one day. So I'm just gonna I'm not going to go through all of them, just the ones that still look good, even though all the ones I've shown, none of them have been a sell. Okay, so ASM, so there's that wedge thing, consolidate, so I expect break. Okay, so that's rare earths, Arafura, so it had its wedge down here. That's when I started recommending buying, so that's going up. Okay, I'll stop with but you get the gist. The wedge. Okay, so alligator and AGE, so uranium, Aurelia, AMI, copper gold, BHM, silver, Blackstone Minerals, nickel, copper. So nickel was that price we were just looking at. CKA, so it's coal in Indonesia. Rare earths, CRI. So CTM, nickel sulfide, say the break, consolidate. CYM, Cyprium, so copper, they're going to start production in copper. There's a good example of a bullish candle where you can see, so it basically went, so this is weekly, so it went right down here and then right back up. So someone's buying, and you saw the previous 2 weeks. You want to see this increased buying. Okay, you get the hint. Delta Lithium looks good. EGR, so graphite's starting to, there's a number of them now, so that's looking good. GLN, lithium developer, looking good. GML, so that one's a bit, well, I say a bit late, it still looks good. So it's gold. I mean, Grange Resources, there's that wedge break, so that's iron ore. So the uranium and gold. Africa, they come out with an announcement today, had some good drill hits. That's what's going to happen now. They're going to start, I've got 20 metres at 20 grams per tonne, and then bang. Has, okay, so look at that, that was a good one. Rare earths, hot chili, copper, will start production 2030, so that was a buy there. I still think it's a buy. Hazer, they got that technology converting gas into clean hydrogen, blah, fine. IVR, so that's in silver, hasn't run too hard like the other ones, it's just above, it's an ugly looking chart, but it's now got clear of all that mess. Kaiser Reef, so it's gold, going to be producing. Lotus, so uranium. South Africa, that's just not knocking on the heaven's door there. Look at that. You get the hint. LRV, so antimony gold. So yeah. Meteoric, this is a Rick Rule favourite, explorer in Brazil. Giddy up. PSL, so that's gold. So giddy up. You gotta love these when they have these long wicks. So they come down and then up. Means there's buyers. And then there's the. It's not a terrible shooting star, but it goes up and then it gets sold down, which is a bearish signal. But when they break, it's bullish, which you can see. I know that's a bit confusing, but that's life. QPM Energy. Okay, so they're nickel, another nickel one. So they've done that. They've done the break, the consolidation, the break from the wedge, and then consolidation. So big volumes there. RCM. So this is another silver one which hasn't run yet. Probably because the chart's all over the place. But Eric Sprott dumped some money into this, so it's got to have some goer to it, and it hasn't run yet. So trying to find things that haven't run yet. In a year's time, who knows? SCN, so they're an IT encryption, blah blah. Big volume this week. Someone's buying at resistance. Savannah Gold, so they're restarting gold production. TSO, so gold open pit, to support 100,000. If someone's producing 100,000 ounces, the market cap's usually about $1 billion. So again, there's your wedges and your break wee bit. So it's another tech stock, RAM, whatnot. Looks great. Wildcat Resources, so lithium and gold, double whammy. There's your break, consolidate. So it's something that yeah, okay. Hope you get the point. You just Auric Mining, so another gold producer. So there was that break, got the AV1. So this is another tech one, Traffic Guard AI platform. Anyway, Ardent. So this is another silver one. So you got these resistance levels here. So it's just indecision day where it goes up and down and it sits in the middle. Indecision candle, I should say. Barton Gold. So yeah, they've got they got a bit of silver mix in there as well, just to give it a boot. Anyway, that looks like it's going to go kaboom. Bright Star. So this is one of those. LSX is a listed investment company that's big on gold stocks. This is one of their ones. Hasn't run yet, so you got to think they know what they're talking about. Okay, Elementa, tin. And that was a good pick already. So that's still good to go. IMB. So it's another security for people living in Melbourne. Geez, I've got some subscribers in Melbourne. It's as bad as I hear on the news. We don't get all that over here in WA. MI6, so another gold. Just breaking through resistance, so that'll go up. Raise, another one of those stocking investment type thing. Rounded bottom, that's going. Roxy. So it's got, they're actually the 8-year mine life, 100,000 ounces. It's a rounded bottom. That's going to go. Advanced braking technology. Got that rounded bottom, resistance. So that should go. AZY. It's a copper gold project. You can see there's a bit of a shooting star there, up down here. It's going to break it tomorrow. Right on trend line support. ADV, gold, Canada. This is from a subscriber, Brian. Thanks, Brian. So you can either have the wedge or the rounded bottom. They're the best entry points. So that's a rounded bottom. West Coast Eagles. No, West Coast Silver. So there's silver. They haven't broken yet, as in broken out. So they've just started drilling. So you'd think it's going to have to go. JMS, manganese. You got this 6% dividend. I'll be showing this in my dividend video for all the old people. No, That looks good. Not the old people, I didn't mean that. I'm old. Bez. So gold, Malaysia, giddy up. Critical resources, lithium in Canada. See all the volume coming through. MSV, drilling services. Actually, there's a few of these. Well, obviously, because we're going to go into a mining boom. All those like monodelphis, they're like the premiums of the world, but there's a few of them like these little guys are going to start making money. Oceana Lithium, giddy up. VML, Vital Metals, Rarest Project Canada, just wanting to break there. See, there's that rounded bottom. ARV, Gold, Western Australia, done the hard work. SYR, Graphite, another graphite ones coming in. So these are, I reckon, got to find resources that haven't run. It looks like graphite's starting to wake up. PDI, so they're largest gold discovery in West Africa. So we're not buying into wedges here because you can't, because you got to, but it's breaking an uptrend line. Like usually that will be resistance, like here, but same rule. Once it's broken, it goes. Okay, BGL. I used to pack shit on this company because their aim was to be net zero in terms of their fuel, blah blah. Anyway, they were digging holes in the wrong place, but it's a great project. A resource like a 10 million, 9.9 grams per ton resource. Usually you can build a mine on 1 gram per ton. So they are sitting on something really good. So, and that hasn't run yet. JLL Lithium, giddy up. Beetaloo Energy. This is a natural. They're exploring for gas in the Northern Territory, and they got some production of oil in the US. So oil is another undervalued commodity that hasn't run yet. Anyway, that's another topic. PAR, so they're medical developing treatments for chronic inflammatory and viral diseases. Anyway, they've broken the wedge. There was a bit of volume last week. Someone was interested. So if you like that. Southern Cross Electrical Engineering, SXC. So this is another one of those sort of services, infrastructure, servicing mining, like a monodelphis type thing. There's your wedge. It's broke. Sat. Next step up. RNU, South Australia Development Graphite. There's graphite again. So you can see it's popping through. VMM, South America's first rare earth project to reach PFS. Okay, so I missed the buy down there. I didn't, but we got that one, and I see no reason it shouldn't go up. DXB, so this is another another medical drug thing. But an interesting chart pattern. It has these down then bush with volume. So is it coming in for another one of these bush? Brain chip. So tech, AI through AI processing chips, human brain, efficient low power on chip Anyway, it's tech, and it's breaking up. Mesoblast, so they're targeting inflammation conditions, cardiovascular, orthopedic, oncology. Anyway, they've broken through and look like they want to have a go. And we got Liontown, so they're actually a lithium producer in Western Australia. So they haven't gone yet. You can see they've sat here for quite a number of months, so they're poking their head up. And then last but not least, we've got Cod, copper coke there next door to BHP's Olympic Dam. So that's a huge shooting star, that one there. Anyway, it's consolidating and it's probably not going to fall over. Alright, that was 20 minutes, that's not too bad. Alright, let us know your thoughts, give us some feedback on the how you want to see this going forward, because if I do it each day then we might get to an hour. Alright, thanks guys, see ya.